I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the pit and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back. For me, I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the pit and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back.
All Pro Wrestling faithful, I am Shane Stolli, joined in the broadcast booth by Matthew Theall.
I'm back!
We've got a fantastic show for you today, starting off with the one and only Rock of Love, Billy Blade, taking on AJ Kirsch.
Billy Blade versus AJ Kirsch in the first match that I'm back in commentary for APW. Good news!
If you say so.
This week we got the Rock of Love, Billy Blade, Tough Enough, Tumbleweed, AJ Kirsch. Well, you say don't make believe, make believers. Well, that quote is almost as bad as going to a Nickelback concert. And I'm gonna give you something to believe in. And unfortunately for you, AJ Kirsch, you're gonna get nothing but a bad time, because when push comes to shove, I'm the Rock of Love.
Well, later today it's gonna be me against Billy Blade on Gym Wars. You know, it's no secret that I haven't exactly been on the greatest roll lately. I still feel like I have a lot to prove, and I've got to prove it against Billy Blade later today. Billy Blade's a seasoned veteran. He's seen and done it all on the West Coast. So it's up to me to prove to him that I can still get it done.
AJ Kirsch getting set to take on Billy Blade here in just a little bit, but up first in the show, we've got Mikey J and Daniel Torch, the Breakfast Club, taking on the Carnival of Shadow and Corvus and Omega to determine the new #1 contenders for the Unified Tag Team titles.
Daniel Torch and Mikey J, have they lost a match yet?
No, they haven't lost a match yet, Matthew Theall. It's good to know that you're actually paying attention to the Gym War show. What a fantastic main event we've got as well. From Vendetta Pro Wrestling just a few short weeks ago, the Ballard Brothers taking on Suke in a flag match. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a flag match.
Tag team flag match, those are very uncommon. I've seen regular ones. Of course, Suke representing the United States of America, and the Ballard Brothers very famously from Canada.
Both fantastic competitors, and they're going to be here today exclusively on All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. But right now, we're going to get down to ringside for this #1 contenders match for those tag titles. You know, things are heating up between the Ballards and Suke, but right now, things are about to heat up here as well with the Breakfast Club and the Carnival of Shadows.
Yes. I mean, the Carnival of Shadows, I'm no stranger to them, of course, and what a treat. A treat to see these two together. My first episode back after winning the Worldwide Internet Championship. This is good news.
Good friends of Matthew Theall are the Carnival of Shadows. Of course, Corvus, Omega, and Darkness.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Darkness, at a total combined weight of 395 pounds, the Puppet Master Corvus and Omega, the Carnival of Shadows.
The Carnival of Shadows are as intense as they come. So you've mended bridges with the Carnival.
I would say mended bridges more if we just don't talk to each other.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm jealous of the Carnival of Shadows.
Oh. Well, you know, the Carnival of Shadows heading in, headstrong, going straight into this #1 contenders match for the Unified Tag Team Championship against the fresh team, Mikey J and Torch. I guess they're calling themselves like
the Breakfast Club.
16 candles.
The Breakfast Club, Matthew Theall. I love this kid, Daniel Torch. He's one of my favorites right now on the All Pro Wrestling roster, that's for sure. Well, you don't like him?
He needs a sandwich.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 329 pounds, Daniel Torch and Mikey J.
Why do you always have to pick on Daniel Torch about his size? It's the heart in the man that impresses me so much.
Sure, impressive heart, whatever. But he needs a sandwich. I mean, look at him. Look at him.
If you didn't spend so much time at the deli tray in the locker room, Daniel Torch might be able to get in there and get a sandwich. Did you ever think about that?
Let's talk about how he blew it at the Young Lions Cup, huh?
How do you figure he blew it at the Young Lions Cup?
Does he have a trophy?
But he went out there and he gave it his all.
You know who else blew it in the Young Lions Cup? Mikey J.
Damian Grundy.
You know who didn't?
Levi Shapiro.
You know who didn't blow it at the Young Lions Cup? Corvus. Corvus is a former Young Lions Cup champion, trophy holder.
Yeah, Damian Grundy, Levi Shapiro, they both blew it in the Young Lions Cup.
Why do we always have to talk about me? I'm doing #1 contenders match
Because
for the tag team titles, and you're going on about Young Lions Cups and Worldwide Internet Championships held by Perry Von Vicious.
When did I bring up the Internet Championship, sir?
Let's talk about the tag team championship.
I would like to talk about the tag team champion. You could have had the tag team.
We could have had it, but, you know, I decided not to.
Oh, yeah, you decided not to. That was a diabolical plan. And you just had Rick Luxury and Marcus Max set up from the beginning. But speaking of diabolical plans, there's nobody more diabolical than the Carnival of Shadows. Corvus has a twisted, sick mind out there to inflict as much pain on his opponent as possible.
The Carnival of Shadows are an interesting group of people. For the most part, they really don't seem to care about victories, more about beating the crap out of the people they're in the ring with. But when they get a chance for championships, this #1 contenders match is very important to the Carnival of Shadows. They're taking it very seriously.
Mikey J has Corvus's number in there, just taking the speed right to him. Corvus just not prepared for the speed of Mikey J at all. Corvus trying to fight back to a vertical base and dragging Mikey J into the wrong corner.
Mistake, absolutely. Mikey J tagging in Daniel Torch, but he's little, he's light.
Oh, slips out of that into a sleeper hold. Very impressive move by Torch. Matty Banks in there checking on Corvus. Oh, Torch slammed into the turnbuckle. Oh, right back to the sleeper hold goes Daniel Torch. Corvus not expecting that at all.
Well, I guess he does have a little bit of heart, like you were saying.
He's got the fire and the passion.
Oh, man.
Just whipped right over the head of Corvus.
Passion and maybe a broken spine.
Oh, maybe not. Able to get out of the way of that big senton by Corvus. Now Mikey J back in. Coming through with a leg drop.
Going for the cover here.
1, 2. Oh, not even a 2 count. Just barely. Corvus still got way too much left in the tank. Mikey J looking to wear it out of him.
Mikey J he's throwing Corvus around that ring.
I'm impressed. Well, you can tell Mikey J's been working on his body. He's definitely added some muscle mass. It's just that he's had a long hill to climb. So, but he's definitely looking more and more impressive. 2. Oh, I guess that was only a 2.
Great prediction there, Shane. Mikey J though tagging in Daniel Torch again. This back in and out action. Very nice.
That's the key. That's the key to winning a tag match is isolating your opponent and lots of quick tags.
But of course, once you get caught by Corvus.
Oh, back to the sleeper hold. Good job, Torch. Innovative way to slip out of that and into that sleeper hold once again.
He's got that locked in, too. I know a thing or two about sleeper holds, and this is a quality one.
Corvus down to one knee, trying to figure out a way to fight out. He's got Torch by the head again. Let's see. Oh, back into the sleeper hold. Torch had that scouted.
Talk about the mind games of the Carnival of Shadows. Move aside. Here comes Daniel Torch.
Impressive move by Torch to escape that jawbreaker and right back into a sleeper hold.
Corvus now getting desperate, reaching for locks of hair, anything that he can get, but Daniel Torch has this locked on like a professional.
Tag in Mikey J to Torch. Now Mikey J in. Corvus trying to get away. Oh! Ducks the Bulldog. Plants Mikey J right on the ground.
Somehow Corvus found the wherewithal to get out of that. Gets that lucky tag into Omega.
Omega in. Omega looking more and more vicious as the weeks go by. Choking Mikey J on the ropes. Oh.
Darkness.
I can't see what's going on, but something happened there.
Darkness.
Mikey J up. Big body slam by Omega. Comes off the ropes. Nasty knee drop right to the throat. Goes for the pin. 2. Oh.
Mikey J rolls out of that pin. I wouldn't call that a kick out at all.
That was not a strong kick out. Omega definitely caught Mikey J by surprise, took the wind out of him with that body slam. Mikey J in a bad way here. Nasty suplex by Omega. Takes Mikey J right over.
Now, if you want to talk about an impressive growth in a wrestler, you have to talk about Omega.
Omega, you know, I honestly thought his career was done when he lost that title versus mask match with Timothy Thatcher a little over a year and a half ago. But he is he found the Carnival of Shadows. He found a new direction for his life and has just been on an amazing roll ever since.
Gouging at the eyes of Mikey J.
Tag for the Carnival. Corvus steps in. Omega's they've both got him by the arm. Double arm ringer. Now firing in with those nasty kicks.
Double kicks, knees to the head. That is how the Carnival of Shadows operates, specifically when you have Corvus and Omega tagging together.
They're happy to get a win, I should say. I don't think they love anything except for inflicting punishment. But a win is just a bonus when they get to beat somebody up.
Oh, dropping that clubbing forearm right across the chest of Mikey J.
Mikey J just in a bad way here. He's got to make the tag to Torch soon or he's going to get pinned. Oh, blocks the clothesline.
Woo, surprise DDT. Desperation move gives Mikey J the chance to tag in Daniel Torch.
Did he make?
Yeah, they.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Torch up top. Coming off, taking Omega off his feet. Follows up after taking Corvus off his feet. Now, double knees.
Oh, man, right to the chins.
Nasty, nasty shot. Oh, trying to fire Corvus in. Corvus catches him. Oh! Torch ducks out of the way. That speed has become a good friend to Torch. He's using it very well to his advantage today. Tag. Oh! Stunner off the second rope. Omega down. Swanton by Mikey J. It goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. We have
Your winner via pinfall in 6 minutes, 19 seconds, the team of Daniel Torch and Mikey J.
The Breakfast Club, Daniel Torch and Mikey J pulling out another big victory here and moving on to be the #1 contenders to the All Pro Wrestling Vendetta Pro Wrestling Unified Tag Team Championship.
Congratulations to the so-called Breakfast Club.
Why do you say so-called? They call themselves the Breakfast Club.
Mikey J and Daniel Torch now your #1 contenders for the Unified Tag Team titles. Don't screw it up now, guys.
Fantastic victory heading to the pay window. Mikey J and the Breakfast Club getting a title shot coming up sometime here in the near future. Unfortunately,
Corvus does not look happy with Omega at all.
Yeah, they looked like they had settled things when they came out earlier. Of course, there was a little bit of friction between them a few weeks ago, but now Corvus and Omega back in the danger zone, I guess you could say. Omega definitely getting an earful from Corvus right here and now.
Now, how physical Corvus is with Omega at all times, it's really hard to tell where they're at in their rocky relationship.
It's definitely a mystery to just about anybody that's not inside the Carnival of Shadows, but I mean, that's a story for another day. But we've got some more fantastic action coming up here in just a little bit as the Unified Tag Team Champions are in action against one of the most famous tag teams in California, the Ballard Brothers.
Flag match main event still to come right here on Gym Wars. I can't wait.
This week, the Ballard Brothers are in a flag match. And when we pull our flag down and we wave it for our people, we're going to get that title shot that we so rightly deserve. The APW Vendetta Pro Tag Team Championship. And tonight, we brought a secret weapon. Actually, we brought 2 of them. And tonight, you're going to see what we're all about.
This week, Sue, we're taking on those pesky Ballard Brothers in a flag match. Non-title, of course.
Non-title.
But, I think we have a secret surprise for them Ballards, huh? Huh?
Oh,
Sue.
sorry. I got a little distracted. Because at the end of the day, we are Suke. Yeah!
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Bootcamp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Bootcamp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include The Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396. Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having All Pro Wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
We're back, Gym Wars fans, with some fantastic action coming your way. The Rock of Love Billy Blade is going to hit the ring, set to take on the one and only AJ Kirsch. What do you think of this stuff, Matt?
It's set up to be a good one. I look forward to this. You know, of course, Billy Blade, very well decorated professional wrestler. AJ Kirsch, it's okay.
Both multiple-time All-Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I don't know what you've got against AJ Kirsch there, Matt.
Give me a sticker right in the middle of the ring.
Oh,
surprised you of all people have forgotten.
Hold such a grudge against everybody. Here we go, Billy Blade making his way to ringside for this big matchup here today on Gym Wars.
Introducing first, from Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, California, he weighed in today at 221 pounds, the Rock of Love, Billy Blade.
International superstar Billy Blade wrestled in Japan, Mexico, all around the globe.
Australia, he was on that world-famous Hulkamania Australia tour with Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair.
Fantastic competitor. You know, when the world recognizes a talent like Billy Blade, you have to wonder why the fans here at All Pro Wrestling can't appreciate him.
Listen, I'm going to talk to you and you'll speak here. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right,
for
so
this.
AJ Kirsch, of course, you know, he was on WWE's Tough Enough. Learned from Booker T and Trish Stratus and Bill DeMott and Steve Austin and blah, blah, blah. This man, Billy Blade, traveled with Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. Who's going to walk away with more knowledge, Billy Blade or AJ Kirsch? I think the answer is blatantly obvious.
Yeah, well, of course, AJ Kirsch has a better pulse on what modern wrestling should be. What? Nothing to say, Matt?
And his opponent, from San Francisco, California, weighing 224 pounds, AJ Kirsch.
Fantastic competitor in AJ Kirsch here. I don't understand why you think that AJ Kirsch wouldn't have gotten a better experience and more experience in what modern wrestling is than Billy Blade.
I don't know. Well, what's the difference between modern wrestling and old-timey wrestling? I don't get what you're going with here. So what, AJ Kirsch, you think AJ Kirsch is going to be cooler because he could do a triple somersault moonsault onto Billy Blade? Or are you going to go for the wisdom of all of the years of wrestling that has been pushed into the brain of Billy Blade? You're going to tell me that being able to do a backflip off the top rope is more important than grinding the nose of your competitor in the mat?
I'm just saying that AJ Kirsch has just as much experience and has gotten just as much valuable knowledge as Billy Blade.
Well, we will see. There's going to be a winner of this match. We'll see who's going to be right.
Oh, I didn't realize that we were having a competition.
No,
you want to throw down?
Oh, yeah, I will bet you $1.
Oh, big $1. With now I understand why you've still got so much money left from Grandma's fortune.
Oh, there's only bet $1. That's fine. So I'm not sure.
I didn't say anything about that. Billy Blade giving the referee a hard time here.
That's the situation.
That's not the situation. Billy Blade. Amazing how Billy Blade always just spends so much time stalling before the match to get under the skin of his opponent.
He's just getting ready. He's warming up. Just making sure that he's in tip-top condition.
I don't know where you get
So
this.
you're saying that AJ Kirsch is not a dangerous enough competitor for Billy Blade to take him so seriously that he wants to be completely centered in this match? Is that what
I'm
you're
saying that Billy Blade spends his time trying to irritate his opponent so they're off their game once the bell actually
That's not
rings.
how you're coming off at all.
That's what I just said.
I believe the APW faithful are accusing Billy Blade of wearing a wig. That's not true, mind you.
How do you know?
It's all natural.
How do you know?
I have spent long times talking to Billy Blade deep into the night about professional wrestling, about life, about poetry. He's a poet, you know.
Really?
Absolutely. Anybody who loves poison as much as Billy Blade does, they get this natural ability to recognize the beauty in the world, and they're able to translate it into words on the page.
Billy Blade needs to pay a little bit more attention to AJ Kirsch here. Turning your back on your opponent like that could be a big mistake. Here.
What?
Oh, stunner right off the bat. I think we're seeing who's got the better experience here, Matthew.
Get up, Billy.
Pin him, AJ. Come on.
Billy Blade wisely using that brain, that wrestling knowledge that was given to him by Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair to roll out of the ring out of danger.
He was out so cold, AJ accidentally pushed him out of the ring.
That is not what happened.
Now he pulls him back into the ring, rolls him over, and he's going to go for a pin right here. 1, 2.
There we go. Kick out. He's playing cat and mouse with him. He's toying with him. It's called a mind game.
I think Billy Blade is barely holding on to consciousness here after that vicious stunner by AJ Kirsch. Follows it up with a body slam. He's going to head up top, hit that elbow, put Billy Blade away here really quick. Take him out, AJ. Come on.
Get up, Billy.
He's up top. Take it.
Oh, there we go. Again, using that wisdom, that wrestling knowledge.
AJ taking just a little bit too much time on that top rope. Billy Blade able to take advantage, knock him down, and now wear him out with those big boots to the back.
Billy Blade dragged AJ Kirsch into the position that he wanted him to be in, primed up on that top rope for him to come crashing down. Billy Blade now firmly in control of this match, rocketing in with a clothesline in the corner.
AJ Kirsch in a bad way here. He's got to figure out a way to...
And the unskinny chop right to the chest of AJ Kirsch.
Those things are just wrong on so many different levels. I feel really... Oh! One right back for Big Billy Blade. Take him out, AJ.
Here we go. Again, Billy Blade again using that wisdom. The thing I've been talking about this entire match.
That's not wisdom, that's underhanded tactics.
He drew AJ Kirsch in.
He pulled him by the pants. Vicious kick to the chest by Billy Blade. Now he's in there choking. Billy Blade once again cheating, trying to get a victory any way he can. Because he knows that AJ's just way too far ahead of him. He's got to do underhanded, nasty things in order to pull out a victory.
That's right, Billy.
Billy Blade with that left-handed shot right to the head. Follows it up with that big forearm. Now, ducked by AJ Kirsch. Fires in with a couple of big forearms of his own. Comes off the rope. Billy ducks the clothesline into a neck breaker.
Nice neck breaker. Billy Blade again able to get the better of AJ Kirsch. Surprise, surprise.
Billy Blade, considered by many to be a master of the neck breaker, can hit you with one from just about any move and counter just about any move with a neck breaker. Only a 2 count twice. Billy Blade telling the ref he thinks he needs to speed his count up a little bit.
APW official, the situation, yes, a little slow on to the pinfall counts, I agree.
Billy Blade taking it to AJ Kirsch. AJ trying to get back up to his feet here. Billy Blade giving him a little bit of a hand and fires in with a big left hand.
Did you see the power behind that fist?
It's an impressive shot by a southpaw Billy Blade there. AJ catches the foot. Ducks the cravat kick. Nice drop kick by AJ. Follows it up with a big black back elbow and a nasty clothesline. Goes quick pin. 1, 2. So close. AJ Kirsch was just a hair away from a 3 count right there. Fires in with a nasty chop.
5 minutes has elapsed. 5 minutes.
Billy Blade off the ropes. Up and over, duck, misses the power slam. It looks like AJ was going for, but AJ fires in with a series of back elbows. A handful of tights.
He pulled AJ Kirsch back into him.
Going for another stunner.
Back to roll up. Here we go.
He's got a handful of tights.
He's got him.
Handful of tights by Billy Blade steals a victory from AJ Kirsch.
Your winner via pinfall in 5 minutes, 26 seconds, the Rock of Love, Billy Blade.
What a cheater.
What? Billy Blade luckily finding an opportunity to roll up AJ Kirsch and get the 3 count. This one's said and done.
He had such a handful of tights that we're lucky that AJ Kirsch is still wearing pants.
What?
Are you having difficulty with your prescription, Matthew?
I couldn't see that from my vantage point.
Billy Blade, nonetheless, pulls out an impressive victory, as underhanded and nasty as it was.
Look at Billy Blade again, showing everybody he's got a real head of hair. He's got a wig.
We're talking about his victory here, Matthew. He just beat one of the most impressive competitors here.
Yes, he did.
But it was nasty and underhanded.
100% fair and square. Billy Blade, winner of the match. You owe me $1, and AJ Kirsch goes home crying.
AJ Kirsch looking a little frustrated in the ring. Understandably so. He was on the road to victory right there when Billy Blade stole one right out from under him. Fans will be back.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Bootcamp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Bootcamp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include The Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
Welcome to this week's All Pro Wrestling News Break. I'm your host, Jujuka. In last week's main event, we saw a heinous miscarriage of justice as Perry Von Vicious won the Worldwide Internet Championship. Let's take a look back at the closing moments of last week's main event.
Oh, he's got him out.
Rick down to one knee.
He's had so much life choked out of him with a golf club earlier, and of course the pants.
And even an earlier application of the $1 Billion Blackout, but Rick able to fight through.
Oh, and just drives him with those knees right in the face. Hey, Matthew Theall on the apron. Tubby Randall's trying to restore order right here. Luxury with the cover in the ring.
Rick up, goes after Theall. Oh, hard right hand takes Theall down to the floor.
Theall eats a ham sandwich on the canvas.
But Perry Von Vicious is up. Oh, has those brass knucks. Oh, Rick Luxury with
chicken wing.
Cross-face chicken wing. Perry Von Vicious in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go.
That's it.
Oh, he tapped. He tapped.
Perry Von Vicious cap. Rick Luxury retains.
We all witnessed Perry Von Vicious tapping out to Rick Luxury, but that didn't stop Matthew Theall. He got on the microphone and showed us why he is the slimiest manager in all of professional wrestling.
Your winner via submission in 7 minutes, 31.
Hey! No, I have the key. And you guys, both of you guys, this is twice now. You don't read the contracts. You don't read what you sign. You were too ready to fight Perry Von Vicious that you didn't realize that if Perry Von Vicious were to lose this match, another one would happen.
What? What do you mean another match will happen?
This time the Internet Championship,
Unlock him!
it's still on the line.
Get the goddamn key from Matthew Theall.
No, because you still have to be handcuffed when you wrestle Damian Grundy.
Team, a second worldwide internet title defense for Rick Luxury here right now.
You heard the contract was signed, and apparently Grundy gets a shot immediately after Von Vicious.
You gotta wonder what's going on in Commissioner Larry Blackwell's mind to allow crap like this.
The Destroyer of Man just power bombs Rick Luxury.
1, 2, 3.
I think you'll agree with me that Damian Grundy pinned Rick Luxury for the Worldwide Internet title. That didn't stop Matthew Theall from pulling out his checkbook, and he wrote a pretty fat check to Damian Grundy. Then he proclaimed Perry Von Vicious the new Worldwide Internet Champion. Now, just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger, this happened.
Shane, what exactly is going on? We just saw Damian Grundy win the Levi Shapiro going to work on Rick Luxury in the ring. The match is already over.
Now they're going after Marcus Mack in the corner. Is he still handcuffed there? I haven't seen anybody uncuff him yet. Somebody needs to get out there and give a hand here.
We need to get some security, get some of the APW superstars to get out here and stop this thing.
And it looks like Matthew Theall's got his checkbook out. Oh, here comes another powerbomb. Oh, Will Rude comes in to save Rick Luxury.
Now this is a first. to see Will Rude, after everything that has transpired between Rude and Luxury, Rude to come out and save Luxury shows what kind of heart and gratitude this man has and respect for Luxury's abilities.
Well, I mean, these guys have had a series of vicious matches, and you can't go that many times with somebody and not earn respect. But Rick Luxury, not quite sure what's going on.
That's right. Will Rude came out and made the save on Rick Luxury. Now, the way Rick has abused Will and the rest of the locker room, you would think him and Marcus Mack would have no one watching their back. Now, our cameras caught up to Rick and Will earlier this week.
All right, listen here, Pretty Willie. I know we ain't seen eye to eye in the past. Figured the best place to make friends is the one place you forget about everything else, and that's the biggest little city. Now, we've had our past, now we have common bond. And that's the Theall Stars. Wreck Shop on you played me for a fool, and then Wreck Shop on me. I told you I had your back. Whether you want to believe it or not, I proved that. And then you came out with flying colors, brother. You came out and proved to me you had my back. So I say, whatever we got to do, let's make bygones be bygones, bury the hatchet, and let's get the Theall Stars out of All Pro Wrestling.
Well, Rick, I can respect that. You came out and helped me, and I returned the favor. I can respect that. That's part of the code. That's how we grew up.
That's how it is, man, you know.
So bygones be bygones. Get rid of the All-Stars. I can dig it.
You don't got to shake my hand today. Let me prove to you. Let me earn that.
Five, 4.
If you would like to get involved behind the scenes with pro wrestling, we are looking for you. All Pro Wrestling is always on the lookout for talented interns in the areas of television production, including commentators, graphic design, and website design. We also have highly paid commission sales and marketing openings. For more information, email your qualifications and resume and tell us which area behind the scenes you'd love to be involved in. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396 or visit us at www.allprowrestling.net.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team flag match. It is non-title.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with the main event for Gym Wars. Right there at the beginning of this segment, we had Joseph Duncan, former All Pro Wrestling volunteer, now ring announcer and commentator for Vendetta Pro Wrestling. Great to see what he's made of himself as a career in professional wrestling. What do you think, Matthew?
It's great. It's great. I look forward to seeing the Ballard Brothers first time on APW TV, and I can recall.
Yeah, definitely not the first time in All Pro Wrestling, but the first time on All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars here today, our television show for sure.
Hey, look at them.
Making their way to the ring, accompanied by their flag bearer, Gold Digger, at a total combined weight of 420 pounds, representing Canada, Shane Shannon Ballard.
Shane and Shannon Ballard. I'm always impressed. I guess I should say I'm always amazed. Even as vile and despicable as these two human beings are, they have quite the way with the ladies, Matthew.
Somehow, some way, they're able to get that fox of a woman carrying their old, what was that, old maple leaf?
The Canadian maple leaf.
Yes.
But I'm talking about they've just always had a way. They've had amazing ballets throughout their illustrious career. They've always had just fantastic ballets with them. Of course, you know, Buggy Nova, who's now developmental talent with WWE. She was their valet for a few years.
Absolutely. Ballard Brothers, very famous tag team. They've been all over the world working together, and of course, obviously, they're brothers.
That goes without saying, hence the brothers part of the name of the team.
I mean, clearly, if you look at them.
Yeah, you can see the family resemblance. I'm getting that.
One of them Shane, one of them Shannon.
And here come the All Pro Wrestling, Vendetta Pro Wrestling Unified Tag Team Champions. It's going to be some impressive action here. Tag team flag match. First time I've ever seen one. I can't recall one Matthew, what about you?
Tag team flag match? No, I cannot recall seeing one. But the flag match rules are fairly simple, and we will get to those in just a moment.
The Unified Tag Champs make their way to ringside. Very impressive tag team here. Unified Tag Team Champions, of course, makes them the #1 team in All Pro Wrestling and Vendetta Pro. You said you were going to run down these rules for the flag match for us.
It's very simple. Each flag will be placed in opposite corners of the ring, and the first team to retrieve their flag is the winner.
You make it sound incredibly simple, but there's got to be a little bit of strategy involved in a match like this.
You got to keep your opponents away from their flag. That's true.
Not as simple as Matthew tries to make it out, that's for sure.
Do you see the babe that's with Suke there?
Very, very pretty. I will admit that she's very, very pretty. That's for sure.
Which one would you take out? Go on.
It's not fair. I should not be made to pick.
This is what a Canadian woman looks like.
I just think that it's not fair. What about you, Matthew? Which one would you pick?
We don't have time for that kind of stuff. But in all seriousness here, Shane, I know we're old friends. Sometimes we get a little sidetracked in the commentary tracks of All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. But look, we got senior official Sparky Ballard in there. This is a tag team flag match. Of course, the championship, the Unified Championship, is not on the line in this match. Suke ducking it in this particular case, trying to make sure that they keep their championships as long as possible.
I must admit, I was a little surprised that it was not a title match, but to be fair, Suke has been defending those titles on a regular basis, and they do have an option to only defend the title every 30 days. So, I mean, why wouldn't you take that?
One team should not have that kind of control over the championship that they hold.
Yeah, nobody should have that kind of control over titles.
Especially Suke. Especially Suke.
Just Suke, nobody else?
Suke, they shouldn't be able to make these calls. There's a set championship committee, especially with this shared championship, the Vendetta Pro APW Tag Team Championship. There's a set committee that makes these choices, and they shouldn't allow Suke to be like, no, not this month.
They made a choice to let them defend them every 30 days. They have more than enough time in between the last title defense and the next one where this does not have to be a title match.
Maybe I should make it so that you can't defend the championship in 30 days.
Oh, you think that you have that power, huh? Nobody should have that kind of power over championship gold.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any power over championship gold. Though Perry Von Vicious is your current reigning worldwide internet champion.
Suke embracing, getting ready for this match. The Ballard strategizing in the close corner. Sparky Ballard trying to desperately to get this match started up.
Oh, the bell rings, but their flag girl's still on the apron. Hey, there we go. Get out of the apron.
See the American flag posted up there in the far corner, and you can't see it here, but in the corner closest to us on the right-hand side was the Canadian flag.
Oh, there we go.
Quick. It's Tsunami on top of the Ballards there.
Like I said, it's a very simple concept. Two members of each team will be in the ring. One member of each team will be in the ring at one time, wrestling each other. The first team to retrieve their flag.
Now Tsunami going for the flag. Ballard cut him off there. Now Tsunami going right into that side headlock. Ballard fires him off. Too much weight on Tsunami. Blocks that hip toss by Ballard. Arm drag by Tsunami.
Huge body slam to cap it all off. He's going to scurry up them ropes.
Heading for it again.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the big difference between a singles flag match and a tag team flag match. You got somebody to cut you off after you put down your opponent.
Another big body slam, man, heading for the flag. He's going up. Now Caden Anthony makes the cutoff there.
It's going to be tough for Sparky to keep control of this match, I would think. Both men exchanging blows in that corner.
Both men staggered.
Not sure exactly. They're thinking about something.
Not sure what.
We'll be right back.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Bootcamp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Bootcamp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include The Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
We're back, Gym Wars fans, with this fantastic action. Oh, look, the ladies are chasing each other around ringside.
No, they don't get. I don't know exactly what's happened, but the two flag girls are getting into it, dragging each other to the back.
Angry bitterness going on between those two fine ladies. The Ballards are distracted by their shenanigans, though, giving Tsunami a chance to recover here.
Tsunami trying to shake the cobwebs out. Still not quite. He might not know where he is right now. Now's the perfect opportunity to just scurry up the corner.
He'd have to get past the Ballards, though. There's still that advantage.
Suke exchanging
big
blows.
Right hands, forearm, big elbow by Tsunami, taking the Ballard off his feet. Tags in Caden Anthony. Fires Ballard off. Up and a big spinning heel kick by Caden Anthony.
Oh, man, and just forearm out of nowhere, allowing enough time to just saunter over to his corner and tag in.
Nasty drop kick, though, by Caden Anthony. Retakes the advantage here. Comes off the rope. Foot to the face. Oh, stunner. Stunner. Go for that flag. Go for that.
No. It's a flag match. Pinfalls don't count in this match, Shane. You have to climb up the ropes and grab your country's flag.
Caden Anthony, he's a surfer, and he just spent too much time in the sun today. Just a little bit of...
You get a little caught up in the emotion and the charge. The adrenaline's going through your body. Sometimes you go for your instinct, which is to pin. But in this case, head scissors to the ropes.
Caden Anthony setting up. What's he got going here? Oh, 619 by Caden Anthony.
Tsunami charging in the ring. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to accomplish here.
I was a little bit surprised by the tags being a part of this match. I mean, I realize it's a tag team match, but it's...
Caden up to the top rope. He's got his...
Oh, that was double bad there. It looked like he hit his lower area on the top rope and then fell off and hit his neck on the top rope as well. Now the Ballard Brothers firmly in control here.
Showing exactly why they are a world-traveling tag team.
Dominant, held so many championships around the world. Of course, here in the Bay Area a few times as well.
Well, maybe having their flag girl chased off is going to be to their advantage. They don't have to think about it. They don't have to worry about it.
Absolutely, one less distraction. That's a very good point, Matthew. Oh!
Hanging up Caden on that top rope.
Hung out to dry. Oh, and a nasty drop kick right to the back of the head.
This is it. His Canadian flag is right behind him.
The Ballards need to be a little bit quicker here. Not even sure which corner to go to. Caden rung his bell just a little bit earlier in the match. He's still not 100%.
Clearly the strategy in this match is you're going to have to incapacitate your entire opposing team if you're going to want to be able to get that flag.
Absolutely, and that's why I thought the tags were kind of a surprise. But I mean, you know what? It's an interesting twist on this match for sure.
Adds an extra layer of challenge to it, that's for sure.
Like you said, the rules may, like we said earlier, the rules may seem simple, but the complexity of this match is very, very deep. Nasty clothesline there, laying Caden out flat. Follow with a good forearm up to Tsunami.
There we go, that forearm, he thought it was going to be enough to knock Tsunami off the edge of the ring so he can go and grab that flag, but not quite enough.
And playing it very smart here, the Ballard Brothers, making sure not to go for that. Waited too long there. That I gotta say, that was a big mistake by the Ballard Brothers.
He spent too much time focused on Tsunami, completely forgot about Caden.
I honestly thought he was hesitating to climb that rope because of Tsunami, and not that he was distracted. It looked like he was trying. He realized he wasn't going to be able to make that move.
He kept his back to Caden too often, but now we've got a new Ballard in the ring.
Nasty stomp right to the throat. Caden in a bad way here. Tsunami reaching out for that tag. But the Ballard brothers are firmly in control. They've cut the ring off, and Caden Anthony is in a bad spot here.
And again, just choking Caden on that second rope. Sparky's there to break it up, but, you know, Tsunami knocking the Ballard right off of that top rope.
Ballard brothers trying to make a grab for that Canadian flag, but Tsunami out there to ringside to cut him off, and now they're going to work on it.
All four men on the outside of the ring now. This one's breaking down.
Sparky Ballard really needs to regain control of this.
I'm not sure who the legal men are at this point anymore. It's nearly impossible to tell with the Ballards in there to begin with.
Yeah, what's Tsunami still not done with the fight yet.
The mule kick to the face by Caden, crawling over to his corner, trying to reach Tsunami, but the Ballards are there to break it up just in time.
Big elbow drop. Tsunami just having the wind knocked right out of him.
There we go. Caden. This time Tsunami is knocked off the side of the ring. This is the Ballard brothers' opportunity to get that Canadian flag.
Caden quickly back up to his feet, realizing his team's in a desperate situation, and the Ballards make another tag, stopping Caden from making the tag to Tsunami. Not endearing themselves to these fans here today, Matthew. I still can't believe that you say things like that. I think I should know better by now.
I'm very impressed by the Ballard brothers in this match so far.
Oh, nice crescent kick by Caden Anthony. Levels the playing field, at least for the moment. It's all about who can get to their feet first at this point as referee Sparky Ballard administers the count.
Well, it's true that Caden needs the tag far more than the Ballard brothers do.
Yeah, just that one move is not going to wear either one of the Ballard brothers down nearly as much as the punishment that they've been dishing out to Caden. But both men reaching for the tag. The Ballards make the tag first, but here comes Tsunami. Oh, ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Big shoulder block and a clothesline. Follows it up with another big knee. And turning your back on the Ballards is a big mistake, but he's got him up for the big backdrop. Tsunami, a house of fire in there, firing up for his team.
Whoa, big T-bone suplex, throwing one of the Ballard brothers over the top of his head. Now's your opportunity. Stop shouting. Go get that flag.
Tsunami in a perfect position here, but he's playing way too much for the fans. This could be a costly mistake for Tsunami. See, the Ballards are up behind him now. Oh,
kicking him off.
Kicks him off.
Oh, he had one hand on that flag, but he let go to defend himself on that top rope.
Just wasted way too much time there a few moments ago, did Tsunami.
Oh, now he's in a
Ballards
very dangerous position.
They're gonna this is a bad thing for Tsunami here as both of the Ballards climb up to that second rope. They've got bad intentions in mind for this young kid.
All three men looking for position. One of the Ballards slips off the rope. Tsunami might be trying to fight out of this.
He's trying his best, but they're definitely taking it to him here.
Whoa!
Double superplex off the second rope. Tsunami is in a bad way now.
He's gonna what happened to Caden?
I haven't seen what happened to Caden.
The Ballards are that sneaky that we didn't even catch whatever they did to Tsunami's tag team partner.
Both of the Ballards are still out of it here. Of course, that superplex, you know, when you hit a move like that, it doesn't just hurt the guy that's getting hit with the superplex. All three men were severely damaged in a move like that.
Again, it's a battle to whoever gets to their feet first. You can see the Ballards crawling to the corner that holds their Canadian flag.
Tsunami just trying to gain his bearings so he can try and get to his feet.
This could be it. He's going up there unchallenged.
Oh, here comes Caden. Caden playing possum, cut the Ballards off with a big power bomb. Follows it up with a nasty clothesline. The Ballards up again. Oh, a double axe handle right to the throat.
Quick kick to the gut for good measure. A running power bomb right to the corner.
Here comes Caden with a big drop kick. That was powerful. Did you see how he flew across the ring?
Seriously.
Caden and Tsunami both are up to their feet.
Oh, powder right in the eyes of Tsunami. I'm sure Caden didn't mean for that to happen.
No, clearly not. Oh, clothesline causes one Ballard to DDT the other.
Tsunami is blind. He can't see. Their flag girl's up. Tsunami, though, not knowing what he's doing. Oh, man, right on his own partner.
Death Valley driver right on Caden by Tsunami.
The flag girl's screaming at him. Come get the flag. It's right here. Can Tsunami do it blind?
What's she doing? She's sending him to the wrong corner.
Oh, yeah.
Tsunami's got the wrong flag. The flag girl. What's going on? The Ballard Brothers take the flag from the blinded Tsunami after Suke's flag girl directed him to the wrong corner, and the Ballards now win the match.
It was a ruse the whole time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, representing Canada, Shane and Shannon, the Ballard Brothers.
I'm not sure what playbook they pulled that from, but what a turn of events.
I'm absolutely stunned at how the Ballards will stoop to any level to gain a victory over their opponents. That just was absolutely despicable.
Can you imagine the thought and planning that went into this? How many months of work had to been leading up to this point to get these two women to work together to pull the wool over everybody's eyes to take home the Canadian flag?
I had an easier time figuring out what was going on in the Da Vinci Code than I did I was absolutely stunned by the victory that they pulled out there.
What a thick plot that the Ballard Brothers have come up with to make sure that they walk away with a victory. Who does that?
That just absolutely shows the cunning, the craftiness, and the worldwide experience that the Ballard Brothers have amassed to pick up such an amazing victory over the Vendetta Pro, All-Pro, Unified Tag Team Champions.
And everything had to fall together exactly the way that it did. Events had to unfold exactly the way that we saw them to make sure that the Ballard Brothers walk away with their Canadian flag in tow.
An impressive victory no matter how you slice it. The Ballard Brothers walking away the victors. Of course, non-title, so Suke still the All-Pro, Vendetta Pro Tag Team Champions, but a big victory for the Ballards. Put them direct line for title contention. I'm Shane Stolli with Matthew Theall. For the rest of the staff here at All Pro Wrestling, we want to say thank you